Betrayal in therapy. He told me he wanted therapy to save us, so we picked someone from his old city, someone he said he trusted. I was desperate enough to agree, desperate enough to ignore the weird flicker in his eyes during those first sessions. Our therapist was sharp, almost too sharp, with a way of looking at me like she already knew every filthy secret buried in my chest. I started to dread her questions, the way she could poke holes in my anger and make me feel like the villain for wanting answers. The fights at home got worse. Suddenly he was defensive about everything, my job, my friends, the way I folded his shirts. At therapy, he'd smile at her, and she always smiled back, like they shared some private joke I wasn't in on. I chalked it up to paranoia, the rotten fruit of months of gaslighting, but the feeling gnawed at me. When I confronted him about the late nights and the lies, he swore I was imagining things, that I was sabotaging my own happiness. It all broke open the night he came home drunk and sobbing, collapsing onto the floor and confessing not just to cheating, but to cheating with her, our therapist. He mumbled that he still loved her, that he'd never really stopped. My brain was buzzing so loud I almost missed the rest. She was his ex-wife, and the only reason she'd agreed to be our therapist was to keep him close, to watch him squirm, to see if he'd crack. She'd changed her hair, changed her name, and I never even recognized her. I wanted to scream, but all I could do was laugh, hysterical, ugly laughter that echoed through the apartment. I wasn't just angry at him, or at her, I was furious with myself for needing so badly to fix what was already broken, for dragging myself through humiliation in the name of love. The betrayal wasn't just in their secret, but in my own refusal to see what was right in front of me. I left that night, and as I walked into the cold, I realized my biggest wound was never about him. It was about what I was willing to endure just to avoid being alone.